Hey, what up, superstars? It's your boy Ibetonme with some more Destiny 2 content. In this video, I'm giving you guys one of the most fun and broken Titan builds in Destiny 2 Season of the Wish. And this build is centered around the new Wish Keeper exotic bow. And I'm gonna nickname this new build the Wish Lifter. Because with your bow, you're gonna be lifting everything off the ground and causing so much chaos. So down in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about this build. Also, welcome to the channel. I appreciate the support. Now, with the Wish Keeper intrinsic trait, precision hits and final blows build towards a Snare Weaver arrow that can be fired from the hip. Now on impact, Snare Weaver arrows create a pattern of traps that suspend nearby targets, so it's sort of similar to like Anarchy, the exotic grenade launcher that sets arc traps on the ground. And it also has the trait Silk Bound Slayer. The weapon deals bonus damage to suspended targets. Now you gain faster draw time for a short duration when you suspend a target from any source of damage and suspended targets with this weapon. And with this build, guys, you could play passive or aggressive. It just really depends on your playstyle. And I've played it both ways, guys, but man, when I'm playing aggressive, it's just an exhilarating rush that I rarely feel when it comes to Destiny 2 Titan builds. And if you guys do need to know how to get the Wish Keeper bow, I made a super easy 1-minute guide to teach you all the steps to getting this weapon. So I will list it down below, but make sure you watch this video first before you go watch that. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get into the abilities that I am using on this subclass. Now I'm using the Rally Barricade, so whenever we pop our barricade, it's going to shoot strand projectiles to suspend targets in the air. Also, I'm using the Shackle Grenade so we can suspend targets in the air as well. Like I said, this build is going to be big on suspending and lifting targets off the air. And then I'm going with the Frenzy Blade Strand Melee because that's the only melee we have. And for our aspects, we're going with Dringer's Lash and also Banner of War because this is going to allow our class abilities to suspend targets. When you see the ripple traveling across the ground to suspend targets whenever I unleash my barricade, that is because of Dringer's Lash. And with Banner of War, anytime I defeat a target with a melee, finisher, or a sword, Banner of War is going to perk. So what it's going to do is going to heal my nearby allies and increase melee and sword damage. For my fragments, first I'm going with Thread of Mind because when I defeat a suspended target, so it's going to increase my class ability. And Thread of Continuity is going to increase the duration of suspend. With Thread of Warding, when I pick up an Orb of Power, it grants me Woven Mail, which makes me harder to kill. So it's also going to pair with the mods that I have on my armor, so I'm going to be able to collect a lot of orbs a lot. Thread of Generation, anytime I deal damage, is going to generate grenade energy. And remember, I'm using the Thread of Shackle, so that's going to make it more easier for me to suspend targets. With this build, you want to pair the exotic Abandoned Leap because it has the perk Puppeteer's Control. So Dangerous Lash spawn 2 additional projectiles, tracks target more aggressively, and travels farther. And you gain Woven Mail when suspended target. And this is the only part of the build right now that I currently do not have. I'm actually using the One-Eye Mask as we speak. However, today is December the 21st and the exotic is available at the Lost Sector in the Dreaming City. So after I finish this video, I'm gonna go farm for it so I can make this build complete. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm using the Thread of Warding, so I could get that Woven Mail, because right now I don't have this exotic. However, when I do get this exotic, I'm still gonna use the Thread of Warding so I can make sure I have Woven Mail perked constantly. Now here are the rest of the weapons that I did use with this build. The first weapon is the Prophet of Doom Legendary Shotgun because I have the perk on it 1-2 punch. So hitting an enemy with every pellet in a shot increases my melee damage for a short duration. So that is really good to use with my Frenzy Blade melee. And for my power weapon, I'm using this machine gun, Makarto 45. And I'm using it because it's a strand weapon, so it's going to pair very well with the artifact mods that I'm about to show you in a minute that I'm using. Then it has the perk Onslaught on it, so it shoots ridiculously fast after you get a kill. Also, I'm going to use a sword sometimes with this build because it's going to perk well with the Banner of War aspect. And also I'm going to use a rocket launcher because it has right now the best damage because of some of the artifact perks. And for the artifact perks, I'm using Horde Shuttle because damaging unraveled targets with a weapon occasionally spawns a threatening. Also Unraveling Orbs because picking up an orb grants strand weapons unraveling rounds. And then also Dragon's Bite because breaking and combatant shields with a strand or stasis weapon has a chance to suspend or freeze that combatant. And wearing the Season of the Wish armor increases the chance. And here are the stats I would prioritize on this build. Number 1, resilience so you can stay alive longer. Number 2, discipline for grenade energy, regen faster, and then recovery so you could get back into gunfights faster. And here are the mods that I am using on this build. Also, I will leave a DM link down below for this current build. Alright guys, so if you are interested in more Destiny 2 build videos for Titan Warlock, and Hunter. I would suggest you watch this playlist next. Also, don't forget to like and sub. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.